A while ago, when I lived in California, I bought this old walkie-talkie from the 1970s at the De Anza College flea market. And since I only had one, I bought some more recently, so now I have three. They came with the boxes and the manual. I believe that these have 100 milliwatts of broadcasting power, so that shouldn't go very far, because I believe a lot of stuff now is like at least 1 watt of power, although I'm not too knowledgeable on this. I think I should go out to the middle of nowhere and see how far this can transmit, because I've heard one website says that it can get up to a mile. That seems a lot for 100 milliwatts, but we can see how that does. And then I hope to someday in the future see about modifying it to go even further. It comes with the entire schematic, so I could see about trying to modify it, but I'm not that smart with that kind of stuff. That's the diagram that's in the manual. I'm not sure if that can be modified, but it will be interesting if changing only a few components could allow me to run it at twice the power. I'm not sure though. If any of you guys are pretty smart with this, please let me know. Now unfortunately, these two ones that I got off eBay have a lot more noise than the one that I originally bought, so I might need to replace a couple of capacitors or something in here. So me and my mother have come out to a long open farm road to test out these radios where there should be a direct line of sight between the two transceivers. Are you ready, Mai?
Yes. 202, is that you and Virginia, that right?
Go to line 2. Can you go to line 2?
Yeah. You hear something on there?
Do you?
Vaguely.
Okay. Try again. Can you hear me, Mai?
No.
Well, shit.
Let me get the other one.
Okay. Well, me and my mom came down to a valley, but that guy's still really fucking noisy on channel 11, which I'm pretty sure channel 11's a pretty common channel. Maybe I could find a crystal for a different channel, but I don't know. Weird people like that with their weird messed up lingo kind of makes it not very interesting anymore. A lot of like the ham radio nuts and stuff like that. They're really agitating. Gonna be honest, kind of forgot about this video for about a month and a half, so I'm glad we're picking it up now. Oh.
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Okay.
Try that again. I can hear you.
Cool, thanks. Oh, we got interference from the camera, it seems.
Can you hear me now? I can hear you loud and clear.
Cool.
I think my camera stabilizer is actually introducing noise though. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off real quick. Yeah, it's actually adding a lot of noise. I wonder if you hold it to the side if it'd make a difference. No, it's just the camera stabilizer evidently releases a lot of noise. But this is still pretty far away, so that's not too bad. It's like, what, 100 feet? Oh, yeah.
I'm really happy with this. This is pretty cool. It is unfortunate how a lot of things keep giving radio interference though. Like for instance, the step-down transformer to go from 48 volts to 12 volts to power the headlights on my electric bicycle releases a lot of interference also.
I'm almost to the bridge. Can you hear me now? I can hear you loud and clear still.
Okay, cool. That's for like 100, at least 120 or 150 feet. I suck at distance measurements. Power line.
I can hear a bit of the power line. Can you still hear me? I can still hear you loud and clear, and I don't really hear much interference. Okay, well that's cool. I think a lot of the interference is just on my end. I agree. Oh wait, I also forgot. There's still security cameras around here to catch vandals. That might be something to do with that, this interference. Oh yeah, up on the poles.
Yep. You wouldn't think there's security cameras around here, but there are. because people have a bad tendency of dumping tires and stuff like that. I actually catch a lot of people doing that, which kind of makes you a little scared, like, holy shit, where are the cameras? But they're here.
What do you want to bet? Do you think it'll do better reception when I'm up the hill or not? I think it'll do a little bit better when you get tired. I agree. Now watch them both be wrong. Are you getting much crosstalk from other channels? Not really. I can barely hear in the background. Someone talking, but I can't make it out. It's actually getting really bad over here, so that's unfortunate. It might get even worse when I get up the hill. Yeah, it's true. I can hear that at the top. Can you hear me fine? I can hear you fine. I think maybe we can call it switch to gear, since if I go any further, I'll be dipping down below the hill. Right. I'll come back now. Okay. Turn off the radio if you want. I will do that to take battery.
Man, I was not thinking I'd have to turn off my camera stabilizer. It's kind of like a really wobbly piece of metal now. But when I don't have the radio on, I can keep it on. That is really interesting though. I guess it might be because there's several motors. But that's a pretty good amount of distance. Like if we're at a convention or something like that, this would definitely work for going across that amount of area. Okay, so now we are going to try and use the call feature.
Yep.
I will do the call. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, and then I have to switch. Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's try here at the stop at the railroad sign. Getting a bit faint. Oh, had the volume down, that's why. Okay, it's going pretty good. Let's go up to this hill. And you can see how far that is. Okay. Nice.
I can sort of hear you. Wow, I'm already at the end of the road. Yeah, there's probably better than this track.
Okay, can you come get me?
What was that?
Could you come get me?
Yep, I'll come get you.
Okay, cool. So I can most likely get more range out of this. Now, of course, the vertical, the altitude of this isn't quite fair because, like, what if I'm going through a forest where there's a lot of trees? But, I don't know. Still promising. I might be able to send digital signals through the call circuit. It'd be kind of neat. So the full distance of that road was exactly half a mile. That's pretty cool. I've heard that these can go up to a mile. However, honestly, I didn't really think about it that much, but it would be very difficult to be in a situation where you could be a mile apart and not have anything between you. So it could just be that maybe half a mile for this is pretty good. I hate how it transmits in all directions though. So I might do some experiments with directional antennas. And then it might be also interesting, since the call setting where it just makes the beeping sound, that seems like it could go a lot further. It's a lot easier to detect too. So it might be interesting to make a little computer mechanism that feeds data through these, and so you can send basically text messages through that. That'd be kind of interesting. Well, that's pretty much it for now. It looks like they can reasonably go half a mile if you can directly see the other antenna. and it's not that bad for 100 milliwatts from my understanding. From my understanding, these are actually pretty low powered. But I think that's kind of nice because that means that they're actually kind of quiet in the radio spectrum. So, like, I don't know, I just feel kind of weird broadcasting everything I say to somebody and to anybody within range. If I have more power, it'd be nice to get like a directional antenna. I just realized these are actually different. Yeah, these antenna pieces are different. That's interesting because this one actually seems to work a lot better. Weird. Oh, look at that. It's kind of interesting. I should probably also see about getting different crystals for these, so we're not stuck with channel 11 or whatever this is. Because there's just too many people talking on that channel, it seems. And it was weird because the previous test, actually, I mean the test we just saw, there was music playing over them. I don't know how that happened. Might just be some really crappy like radio that was transmitting that or something. Who knows?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you very much for watching. See ya.